up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with a massive reaction for you. I'm beyond hyped for this because Death Battle has just dropped. Among Us versus Fall Guys Death Battle. I don't even know what to expect for this other than it's gonna be madness and it's gonna be absolutely crazy. I'm beyond hyped to jump into this chat, but before we do, please show Death Battle some love by subscribing to the channel and chat. If you haven't joined the Sauce Gang yet, we're trying to get to 250,000 subs, so please smash that subscribe button and join the Sauce Gang family. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo woo. Oh, it's time, chat. Death Battle. Like, who wins this? How do you determine who wins?
The year
We'll find out.
was 2020. The long wait as we all experienced the most viral sensation in recent years. It was Among Us.
Nah, Fall Guys was the biggest news that year. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It has to be Among Us, right? Right?
In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together.
I could be
to
totally
save
wrong.
their
I don't know who to
souls
expect.
from a quiet demise.
Tons of stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit. That's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More on that later. The tasks they undertake
little
to save their
meatsicles.
ship require varying degrees of difficulty and skill. It may not take much to reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it certainly does to clear asteroids when your ship is moving faster than light.
If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth?
At any point, these creatures
Magic.
must draw
They
from
magically
medical
eat
training,
it.
electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have each other's backs, right?
Well, success is
Yeah,
always
see?
uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them! I mean, among us! But not us, though, right, Wiz? Right?
For the 9th time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would say. They're
This
shape-shifting
game was so
aliens.
huge, chat.
That could be anyone.
I mean,
or
it still
any
is.
mad scientist in a lab coat.
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction by any means necessary. Anything from damaging lights to wrecking the ship's reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time. Even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents, the crewmates need special engineer training to do the same. So not all of them can
gotta
McLean
get
it
your-
up.
All while the imposters
Yippee-ki-yay, mother
conceal their
trucker!
motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space. Just for being kinda sus.
Sus. Sussy Baka.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever heard him say sus?
No, what do you mean? Knowing a lot is literally my
Bye-bye,
job.
wizard.
Oh, ear canals!
Ah, jeez, fix your mic, dummy.
I agree with the metal bowling ball.
Well, I knew the Sussy Baka from the start.
Sussy
And
Baka.
again, just to be very clear, it isn't me.
Same here.
Oh, come on. Anyone could be the imposter, Boomstick. It's completely random.
Random starts with R and so does. Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what? But it isn't me.
Peace out, Ringmaster.
It isn't me.
Hasta luego.
Oh, right. There's usually 2 imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters aren't just tricksters, they're also hunters, bloodhounds tracking and assassinating crewmates when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks, stab them with a knife, shoot them with a desert eagle, or use their frickin' tongues to impale their faces. Oh, God! Right through the visor.
They may look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining their cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly one large bone, which must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based.
Magic.
Their whole anatomy is one unsolvable mystery.
Ew! Whoa! They've got human toes, buff arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic? What are these freaky things?
No one knows.
Magic!
They don't even exist within the same realm of mortality as you or I. Even if one of them is killed or ejected
I
into
don't
the
even know any
lifeless
Among
void of
Us. Is there
space,
Among Us
they
lore?
return as a ghost, invisible, incorporeal, unable to communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, cause remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets. Good God! To split this
Googly
planet
moogly.
apart like that would need over 10 non-million tons of TNT.
A number so incomprehensible you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion. Twice.
More than
a lot.
enough to annihilate Earth over 160 million times. Which
Oh, wow.
seems like overkill for the, space vampires they were fighting.
Right, the crew has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite,
have.
Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including this Henry Stickmin guy. Apparently,
What?
he's a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal all the crew can have.
Desert Eagle-eyed crewmates will find Henry's weapons throughout the ship, like a banana bomb, a teleporter, a ninja star.
Yeah, who doesn't
and
like a good
magic
banana
pencil
bomb? You know
that
what
can
I'm
bring
saying?
drawings to life.
These
Sometimes you just
creepy
gotta have a banana
Teletubbies
bomb.
can sketch whatever they want into
I hate
existence,
Teletubbies,
and
dude.
they're
I think
suddenly
Teletubbies are
everywhere I
low-key
look now.
evil.
Where's these little
Evile.
trash can people are
Evile.
freaking me out?
In a strange way, all of this makes sense for this fascinating species. In the face of insurmountable odds, something inside tells them to band together no matter what, to use all the tools available and try to survive again and again. On a ship, on strange planets,
And
anywhere they
then-
may be, in spite of
and then-
anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Among us, together.
Together!
Ooh.
Hey y'all, this is Chad. If you don't know, I voice Boomstick. Here at 1 p.m. Central today, Sam and I are going to be playing some Fall Guys and maybe some Among Us live here on the Death Battle channel and on Twitch.
Let's go.
Hang out, have some fun, and who knows, if you guys enjoy it, maybe we'll do some more gameplay streams in the future. Hope to see you there. Thanks.
I would not have imagined that's who voiced
Welcome to
Boomstick.
the bright, colorful world of the Blunderdome, natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys.
I've
who
actually
race
never
each
played
other
Fall
through
Guys,
fun
chat.
playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These lively obstacle courses showcase their inherent
look
skills
like-
and abilities.
like clumsy
As if
minions.
Drawn by natural instinct, they hurdle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength, agility, and mental fortitude.
And it's pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery
So
that
what's their
otherwise hasn't
power?
been seen
Just
since
they bounce?
2006. But honestly, not many of the beans make it, and only one can be crowned the winner before everything starts all over again.
Which makes for some very friendly
Uno mas, por
competition,
favor.
like survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of candy grimaces. They'll grab, shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top, or even roll up into a ball and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
Touche,
And
sir,
over time, the
touche.
beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer Digi invented the creative device so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves, as well as additional
Oh,
tools like
very
wrecking
nice.
balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes, and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose: get that crown.
I mean, if I could be
that
king for a
crown
day,
now.
I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very
Only
funny.
one can
Get
win.
away from me.
Things in the Blunderdome can get wild. We've seen these goobers get smacked by giant mallets and fall into actual hot lava, but they always pop back up at the qualification stage later, completely unharmed. Somehow.
Yeah, we
These
got Among Us,
remarkable
right? It
creatures
has
have
to be Among
demonstrated
Us.
some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit anywhere from 18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. but they still get right back up to Rube Goldberg themselves straight through another obstacle course.
On top of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side completely fine. Whoa, wait, what? Did I just say the Big Bang? Why do we even mention the meteor? Who cares? Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick.
It looks like
I
it.
hate to tell you this.
No,
Those aren't really.
don't say it.
Those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Oh, man. People were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
With only arms, legs,
No,
and eyes, there
Calvin.
must be some genetic mechanism inside the beans that causes them to be self-sustaining. Though after some dissection, it's unclear. This is an official image, by the way.
I don't know what's more upsetting, that skeleton or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Imagine bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'd be
this
terrified.
means when you start the game, you're just flat out naked? Just swinging away. Beans in the wind.
Strange
Swing
such
and a miss.
nakedness would be allowed, considering what's actually happening is the Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the Ultimate Knockout. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
Oh, it's like the Truman
All right,
Show
let's go,
mixed
bro.
with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just colorful cartoon beans?
And they survive to keep playing the game no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their death, they feel a moment of displacement, serenity, zen-like detachment from all
wow.
worldly and physical bonds. Then they
Okay.
pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also said they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can stretch their bodies so far they
Hulk
pass
smash!
beyond the observable universe.
Smash!
Oh god, the Twitter feats.
Oh yeah! January
me,
18th,
chat.
2022, 9:14 a.m. The Fall Guy stretched so far, he exited the universe as we know it, and then he kept going.
Speaking of universes, the Fall Guys have seen dozens of guest stars from other stories and have learned from their cultures, like flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just
Hadouken!
becoming Pac-Man. They just become Pac-Man. They're Pac-Man now.
Wiz, I know we've seen some crazy things on the show, but these 6 feet tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about to rot upon the world? Is this cute and
Alright.
colorful reality an endless void of
Let's
darkness
see.
and
I'm
despair?
ready, chat.
Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by
Let's go.
mouthless, dead-eyed beans.
Pretty much.
Ah, cool. Let's see them fight.
It's time, chat! Death
Wiz, you
battle!
gotta play that mobile game with all the superheroes and the cool art.
Oh, are you talking about Marvel Snap?
Yeah, that one.
It's time, chat. Death
All
battle!
right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
It's time, chat. Let's go, baby! Oh, God. I just don't even know how this is gonna go, chat. What are we watching? So just whichever one will survive the longest. Oh yeah, he just took him out, chat. Yep, you done. Elimination. All guy, huh? Imposter! Oh, wow. Okay, so it is the Fall Guy that's gonna win. Because they're basically indestructible. I don't know who's winning this, bro. What is this? This might be the craziest death battle yet, chat. He-Man sword? Oh god, oh god. Aw. All guys won, huh? Okay, that was... That's not how I envisioned that going! Okay, chat.
KO!
KO.
Oh, when's the next episode? This is my new favorite show. Move over, Chimp Crazy.
We broke this down into 3 categories: offense, defense, and the bizarre. Let's start with offense.
I mean, the bogus Among Us could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Though that impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything their course threw at them, took hits from
Bro,
meteors.
I
and
get you.
most
I didn't know how
importantly,
this was gonna
survived
go.
the
This
Big
was
Bang.
a weird
You know,
one,
the
bro.
explosion that blew the whole freaking universe
It was a
into
little weird,
existence.
chat, but it was
Easy for the
enjoyable.
bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further.
Oh,
Both of these
beans.
creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation, like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man. They can become Pac-Man. Well, you know,
Pac-Man
it's
always wins.
ghosts.
Brilliant.
Which leads
Pac-Man
us to the truly
cannot
bizarre
lose,
stuff
chat.
about both of these beanie freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
I don't know, Wiz. That feels like
That
a
seems
bit
a
of
little
a
stretch.
stretch. Wink.
The crewmates did have plenty
We
of
on-
answers
we
to
on the
Fall
same
Guys'
page, bro.
hijinks, like a magic
We on the
pencil
same
sword
page,
to fight
chat.
off E-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal. I mean, Hadoukens, TARDIS, just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, the spaceship crew had a few deadlier weapons among them, but the Fallen Guys
Hadouken,
had too
chat.
many options that could not be countered.
The crewmates may have been cunning and dangerous, but the one-track-minded Fall Guys just wouldn't go down.
Making sure the losers of this fight were no longer Among Us.
Oh no, we never found the second
Oh, what's the
imposter.
next one?
Ah, damn it, I knew that stupid robot was sus.
The next one is chat.
So embarrassing.
The winner
Next
is
one.
the Fall Guys.
We-
And me.
I was wrong. I was
Next
wrong,
time
chat.
on Death Battle.
Subscribe and join as a
Let's
member.
go, Kratos. Let's go. Let me bring you in. Now, Ashura's Wrath, I don't know much about that, but God of War, I mean, come on, chat. Okay, again, I didn't know what to expect of this. It was definitely a lot different than I was thinking it would be, but I loved it. And I like doing silly ones like these because that's the whole fun of this death battle. Let's put 2 people against each other who we never think would, and 2 may enter, only 1 may leave. I had a blast, chat. Let me know what you think in the comments, and please show Death Battle some love by subscribing to the channel and chat. We're trying to get 250,000 subs, so if you've not yet, please smash that subscribe button, join Sauce Gang family. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats, and it's usually becoming another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Coo-hoo, gonna below, what is all gang? Peace.